I'm Tanja, and this is my first session. Didn't really know what to expect. In fact, I was really nervous, cried a lot, as you can still see, but it was really good. I just didn't really know what to expect, so I'm at a crossroads where my job just dissolved, and I'm 55. I need to make more choices in my life, and I just really needed this new step, and this was a way for me to connect back and take a step and kind of learn about myself. And it was amazing. I really appreciate the guidance, the questions, the learning, and I know that I have tools now where I can kind of come back and find more for myself.
Tanja, you are welcome to make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Tanja, who would you like to sit at your head to support you from there?
Michelle.
Great. Mm-hmm. And who would you like at your feet?
Gail.
Mm-hmm. And where would you like Jean-Pierre to be positioned?
I feel him next to you.
Mm-hmm. And where would you like Kirsten to be positioned?
I think you guys are perfect.
Mm-hmm. Already. All right, beautiful.
Thank you. The German connection. In case I speak in tongues, you'll know. This fur is fun. Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah, it's really amazing. I just want to give you a little bit. Oh, I love that.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
And Alpaca Medicine is here to support you.
Okay.
And my Peruvian grandmother from my inner world is here to support us. And this particular pelt that the alpaca gifted us with has special energies and powers, and it worked very hard to get my attention so that I would bring it here to support you today.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And us. And so I invite everyone just to touch the pelt and just notice
It's beautiful.
what it brings up in your body. What kind of help or support would you like to call into your life? What would you like to be different in your life? What would you like more of or less of? Whatever comes to mind, there's no wrong answer.
So I really do feel like I'm at this doorstep because my career effectively just ended.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wide open, and I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And I feel sort of stuck. And called, but I don't know where.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first time I'm supposed to take care of myself. And I'm having a hard time putting myself first.
Yeah.
And I'm finding all these other things to do to stay busy that are important but not at all. And I know that it's just procrastination and fear.
And so would you like to be able to put yourself first?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And if we could create a miracle for you today, what else would you like? Even if it seems unrelated to your career, your future, it can include that and anything else that just comes up into your awareness.
Can my lower back pain go away?
Yeah.
it sort of felt like it was like creaking in. I'm like, oh, this is what old age feels like. I'm like, I'm not yet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And your low back pain, is that constant or intermittent?
It's sort of constant, but it's kind of not that bad. It's like stiffness, and it gets better throughout the day as I move, but it's sort of like this weird caution, and it feels like it's the same caution I have about my step forward.
Yeah.
It just holds me back.
Yeah. And it may not apply to you and your situation at all.
Right.
But oftentimes low back discomfort is related to not feeling supported enough.
Right.
And it may not apply to you, but it will let you know what it wants you to know so that you can be more and more free. What else? If you didn't have to be reasonable, rational, logical, or practical, what else would you want to be different in your life?
I feel like I'm trying to give up controlling the next steps for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard. And I know I need to separate. But I worry. So if somebody else could just watch over her so that I'm not smothering her.
Mm-hmm. And in that ideal future, when you're confident that she's being watched over and you're not smothering her, just imagine that future and what it feels like in your body as you consider your daughter, and describe that feeling.
Just love and peace.
Mm-hmm.
And gratitude.
Mm-hmm. Good. Beautiful. What else? Just imagine feeling into your body, connecting to your desire that lives there, and just kind of blurt from there, whatever it may be.
Yeah, art direction was sort of like the money maker. I'd always felt like it would be fun just to create, and when we were in school it was just free and juicy and flowing, and I'd like to have the time, and I guess in a way I feel guilty if I do that, because maybe I should be doing something more constructive that would make sure the finances for the family are running. So I have this like barrier that time it should be more, but I don't know if I allow myself enough. So I'd love to create more.
Mm-hmm. And if you imagine your life a little ways in the future from now, and you don't have that barrier anymore, what do you have there instead?
Just fun creating.
Mm-hmm.
Like light and just playfulness.
Mm-hmm. And as you're sharing with us now your desires, which is really important and so beneficial, because the energy in your desires will fuel not only your experience here today, but also the creation of what you desire. Mm-hmm. And so, is there one of us in particular that you would like to be your scribe and note down what you have said you desire, and anything else as your journey unfolds?
I don't know.
Okay, is there someone who'd like to volunteer? Stephanie?
You're like, I'm volunteering. Uh-huh. Everyone just stepped back and Stephanie stayed forward.
And Spirit told me, nab her.
I felt it. I knew it. It's going to be me.
Uh-huh.
She's voluntold.
Uh-huh.
Happy to do it.
Thank you, Stephanie.
And we could have waited and let it unfold, but it was okay to do it at lightning speed too, because that's part of Stephanie's style. Beautiful. So, yeah, as she's mentioning her desires, feeling into them, naming them, and claiming them. As you do this, part of the value is that it helps your subconscious know what it wants you to support you with.
Okay.
And sometimes the subconscious is kind of like one of those working sheepdogs, which it has so much energy and it really wants to do, but it needs some direction that's clear and specific. And once it has it, it doesn't take much, and it's just on it. You know, make those sheep back up, make them run this way, make them run that way. And also because your invisible help respects you as a sovereign soul so much and would never dream of pushing anything on you. They really want to hear from you what you want their help with, what you want their support with. And it's almost like they're chomping at the bit, just waiting for you to let them know how they can help you. So you're doing really well connecting to your desires. And so let's just keep going. Feel into your body, intending to connect to your desire. And what else would you like help or support with? Along with putting yourself first, being free of that low back pain and stiffness.
I like to see my parents more. Now that I don't work, I guess there's nothing holding me back from visiting Germany more and at longer stretches because, PTO isn't a restriction. So, yeah, I just want to make sure I enjoy them while they're still here.
Good. And what else?
Just traveling in general.
Yeah. And as you imagine traveling, what feeling does that bring up in your body?
Excitement for new adventures and new perspectives, and different cultures. It's been very American for very long.
And when you're able to travel and experience that excitement and adventure and new cultures, how will your life be better?
I just be more inspired. I think that's kind of where the creative juices come from.
Yeah, be more inspired.
Just feeling that human connection more, because I think we're always so busy and stuck behind our screens that just human contact and different foods and languages.
And what else? Just feel into your body.
I'm feeling like I'm floating in the ocean.
Yeah. As you imagine yourself floating in the ocean, how would you describe that feeling? What's it feel like?
It feels buoyant and supportive, but not restricting. It feels like glistening sun and warm. Yeah, it just feels like a life source.
And what else?
I guess I just might need to make sure that I am putting myself first, that I connect inward more.
Yeah, and when you're able to put yourself first and connect inward more, how will your life be better?
Less cortisol stress, less thinking and more feeling.
Yeah.
Just being. feeling less restrictions somewhere in my body, I guess. Somehow it goes back to the water and feeling flowing.
Yeah. Good. And what else?
That's a lot. I don't know. Some more.
Yeah, so just imagine now feeling into the center of your body, deep down, as if there were a point where your desire lives, and just see if there's any last little bit in there. There may not be. We just want to check. Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like I'm just always on the verge of, like, do I see my guides or do I see the people that have passed over? And I feel like I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
To really know that it's there.
Yeah.
I miss my brother. And I sometimes feel it's right there. But I can't fully trust. I think it's me holding me back.
Mm-hmm. So you'd like to be able to fully trust?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just imagine a little ways in your future you're able to fully trust that it's there. And just notice how it feels in your body and how your life is better then. And describe that to us if you would.
I just feel like the two-sided mirror is, right now I just see that they're seeing me, but I can't see through, and that way it becomes a window.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to connect with my current dog, and I'm trying to walk with him and just really feel that what I'm saying or what he's feeling. And so I feel like that's practice in order to get to the other spirits, guides.
Yeah. And when that day comes, whether it's this afternoon or next week or next month or next year, just imagine how that will feel in your body and how your life will be better because of it. And what's that like?
There's just this energy that I'm content, and I just feel supported and love going both ways.
Yes. Supported and loved, going both ways. Yeah. Where do you feel that desire to be supported and loved most in your body?
Here, I always have this big energy right here, but I also feel it in my heart.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And so just breathe into your soft belly to support your receptivity, and let yourself become aware of anything else that you would like more of, less of, or to change in your life. Whether it seems related or unrelated, whether it makes sense or not.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just see myself walking with my dog
Mm-hmm.
in nature.
Yeah, and just imagine observing that part of yourself, walking with your dog in nature. And if you would, just describe a few physical details about what you notice about her, that part of you, walking with your dog in nature, and describe her, if you would.
Grounded and just enjoying light, sunlight trickling through the leaves and touching trees, and sitting next to a tree and having that wisdom soak into me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my dog is sitting down and just relaxing.
Yeah. And just notice how she's feeling in her body as she sits there now with her dog next to her, the sunlight coming through the trees. How would you describe how she feels in her body?
At peace, gratitude.
Yeah. And as you are feeling into her, just notice some of the inner qualities she possesses and describe some of what she's like inside.
She's
Yes.
not judging herself.
Yeah.
And she feels happy just to be. And she's laughing easily.
Mm-hmm.
And people are drawn to talk to her and be with her.
Yeah. And as you notice these things about her, what feelings does it bring up in you as you notice these things about her?
I'm happy for her.
Yeah. Notice where you feel that happiness for her most in your body. Just allow yourself.
Here, but also I have this weird, because I've been crying the entire time, I have this weird restriction here that's sort of trying to dissolve.
Yeah, good. That weird restriction, just take a moment and simply notice it without trying to change it. Acknowledge it as if you're letting that part of your body know you're aware of its experience, and just allow it to be as it is for this moment now. No praise, no blame, no problem we're looking to solve just yet. Just noticing it, acknowledging it, allowing it to be as it is. And as you do give this quality of attention to that place there in your neck, just notice how it responds to your attention. It might change in some way, or it might stay just the same. It doesn't matter. We're not trying to get it to change. What do you notice?
It's opening a little bit more. It's trying.
Yeah. And just notice how in response to your non-threatening, non-demanding attention, it's opening a little bit more. It's trying. And you might even want to send it a message just silently in your mind and let it know help is on the way. And notice how it responds to that message.
It feels warmer, but also colder. It feels sort of like waves.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And just acknowledge that and allow it to be as it is in this moment
like
now.
Water again.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Yeah. And just notice any other sensations that are there in your body in this moment now. And what do you notice?
I just feel I'm floating everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just allow that feeling of floating everywhere to be as it is. as long as it's available to you, because as all things do, your experience will shift and change. But until then, just allow yourself, give yourself permission to enjoy that floating feeling everywhere. Yeah. And when you're ready, go ahead, if you would, and just move your attention gently to your overall abdominal area. And just allow your belly to soften gently without forcing. And then into your softened belly, breathe 3, maybe 4 more times, just gently, easily, in a natural way, in and out. Just offering your breath as a gift that your body can take or leave. And as you notice what it's like in your body in response to the gift of your breath, whether it changes or stays the same, it doesn't matter. Just notice what it's like for your body as you offer it your breath in this way. And just notice if anything changes or if it stays just the same.
I'm still floating. It's
Good.
good.
Good. And with your next deep breath into your soft belly, go ahead, if you would, and move your attention to the right side of your brain and allow an image to come to mind of a good place, a place that's beautiful and feels good to be in. Could be a place you've been to before or heard of or read about, or perhaps a place you've never yet even imagined. Without looking for it or seeking it out, just allow it to fashion itself around you now, whether vivid or very subtle. And just share with us, if you would, any details you're noticing about the good place that's come to mind for you.
I'm at the beach and I'm walking on the sand and I feel the sand and the water and the seagulls are crying a little bit above. It's warm, but not, it's comfortable warm. It's like late afternoon. And there's rocks in the water, like big ones. It's pretty.
Any odors you're aware of?
It smells like salty seawater. It's good.
Yeah, and perhaps you can even taste it on your tongue. Maybe not, it doesn't matter, just notice.
It's a nice afternoon.
Yeah. And if you haven't already, Tanja, allow yourself to be drawn to the most comfortable place to rest in this scene and setting at the beach, and let us know where you find yourself.
I'm unsure if I'm going in the water, if I'm sitting down. I think I might be going in the water just because that's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And in the inner world, you can always choose. And because the rules are different in the inner world, you can actually have more than one experience at a time. And so just let us know the predominant experience. You in the water? Are you somewhere else?
I think I'm in the water and I'm floating without effort and just able to breathe and be in that position.
Yeah, good. So as you float there now, just immerse your attention in any details you're noticing around you. Sounds, smells, colors, textures, how the water feels on your skin, the buoyant quality of it as it supports you. Notice the position of your body.
I feel like my body is almost like this. And it has this turquoise quality and the golden light is on it. And it feels very slippery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as you lay there now, feeling the slippery feeling, just notice the feelings coming up in your body and describe what it's like as you lay there now.
Just sort of rocked slightly in the waves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure. My head feels like it might even be under the water. I just don't really need to breathe.
Yeah, in the inner world, you can leap from tall buildings and fly. You can breathe underwater, and you can always get yourself safe, no matter what comes up.
I feel like I'm turning over and I'm actually just sort of swimming down, like with the mermaid tail or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as you swim down, notice how it feels in your body. As you move your body in a particular way to swim down, like with a mermaid tail.
It feels natural.
Yeah.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm laughing.
Yeah. Just allow yourself. Give yourself permission to enjoy these natural, easy feelings, the feelings of laughter as you move down. Knowing that this provides a precious window in which your mind-body systems can accomplish so much good on your behalf. Nourishing you, strengthening you, vitalizing you, supporting you, healing you. And just continue in this way until you notice a shift or change or readiness for what's next, without rush or hurry. Just continue like this. And when you do notice a shift, just let us know.
I don't think I'm in water anymore. Now I feel like I'm in a cloud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just sort of puffy and light gray and blue.
And notice how it feels in your body as you experience yourself in the cloud. And what's that like?
I don't really feel like I'm just sort of floating. I just not moving.
Mm-hmm. Good. Just allow yourself to continue in this way, according to your own inner wisdom. Letting your experience unfold according to your own inner wisdom. And just let us know what you notice next.
I feel like there's shapes of, I don't know, people or spirits or something, but I can't really make them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as you notice those shapes, I invite you to take a moment and try as hard as you can to figure out what those shapes are. And as you do, notice how that feels in your body. And share with us, what's that like as you try really hard to figure out what those shapes are? I'll give you a hint. It's not supposed to feel real good.
Like, I can't really, yeah, they're just, I don't know. The more I concentrate, the darker it gets.
Beautiful. That's it right there. So that's part of your inner guidance system, letting you know the harder you work, the more you concentrate, the more you try, the darker it gets. Right? That's your personal signal. So that's beautiful. That's like a sign, a road sign in your inner world. So whenever you notice that, just is it connected to any feeling of constriction or discomfort in your body at all? It may not be.
It's here again.
Okay. Oh, excellent. And how would you describe that feeling there?
Just like trying to swallow through it.
Excellent. Is that comfortable?
No.
Excellent. All right, good. Okay, so now anytime you notice that uncomfortable feeling there, like trying to swallow through it, and things are getting dark, you can simply breathe into your soft belly to support your receptivity. Move your attention to the right side of your brain and simply ask for help. And so right now I invite you just to breathe into your soft belly, move your attention to the right side of your brain, and send out a call for help, intending that it be the ideal type, kind, source, and form of help for you today. Whether it's a single figure or a group, knowing it can show up in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it could be from the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom. And it could be an element of nature, humanoid, angelic, or ancestral.
I feel like it's my brother.
Yeah, yeah. And just notice the feelings coming up in your body as you have this feeling that it's your brother. Yeah. Yeah, good. And as you imagine your brother here now, if you could notice a few physical details about how he's representing himself to you now, what might that be like? Just describe a few physical attributes of how he's showing up now.
He's my big brother, so I just see him, I feel smaller and he feels bigger and protective and laughing, but sort of just helping.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you notice those things about his presence, notice the feelings it brings up in you as you experience yourself in his presence.
I'm glad that he's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And go ahead and express that to him directly, whether you do it silently in your mind with your words or with a thought-to-thought kind of communication, or even a soul-to-soul kind of telepathy. Just express that to him directly, that you're glad he's here, and notice how he responds.
I had these little keychains that looked almost like voodoo dolls when he was sick, and one was a nurse and one was a boxer, and I'm seeing the boxer. It was this weird little doll.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And what do you make of that?
I just, like, I would carry it around while I was trying to communicate that he should get better, and it's kind of a joke.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, if you could ask or say anything to your brother right now, what would you want to ask or say?
That I feel him more on a daily or, more often basis. It doesn't have to be daily, but that I can just plug in, have him give me a sign, like a physical thing,
Mm-hmm.
whether that's when he first got sick. I had this weird, or right before I heard he was sick, there was this little bird that got stunned by something, and it sat down next to me, and I took pictures of it, and then I painted it But I painted it really black and kind of sad or soulful. I don't know. Sad is not right. And then I knew my brother was sick. So since then, I've always sort of associated certain birds with my brother. So I sometimes, when I see birds, I just send them a greeting. Like falcons or something, or buzzards, or little birds. And I just kind of want there to be this little sign back, I guess.
Good. Go ahead and express that directly to your brother and allow him to respond back to you in a way you can easily understand.
I feel like he's saying, I'm giving you all these signs, you're just stupid, you don't see them. But I'm like, I just needed to be more direct.
Notice how that feels in your body. And ask him what else he wants you to know, and just let him express that or convey that to you in a way you can understand. And you can feel free to share with us if you like or not. And continue asking him what else. While you've got each other in this way just now, in this special inner world way, you can just keep asking him, what else? What else do you want me to know while you've got my attention in this way? And just let him continue to express to you what he wants you to know, until he shared everything he wants to share with you today. Just continue in that way. Letting him respond in a way you can easily understand.
Not really understanding certain things. I just see the color green. Which is funny because when we used to play, or in German it's called Imagery, he would always pick green. And so it just sort of, I just have this weird flooding of green things.
Yeah.
I think it's just good energy. I'm not really sensing anything specifically.
Yeah, and as you're experiencing this flooding of green, just notice what it's like in your body as you do. And what do you notice in your body?
It feels like fresh grass and just mountain air and just really crisp and clean.
Yeah. Notice how that feels in your body. We're feeling it as you describe it.
I feel like the alpaca is coming in.
Good. And notice the alpaca coming in and treat it as if it were somebody and just greet it. And notice how it responds to your greeting. And what do you notice?
It's not running away, which is, I'm always like, oh, can I be Cinderella? I just want the animals to come to me.
And it's not running away?
No, it's
Yeah. And
grazing.
Was it surprising?
It's grazing.
Oh, grazing. Oh, gotcha. The green grass. Yeah. And just take a little time to notice physical details about this particular alpaca that's grazing and not running away. And notice some of the inner qualities this alpaca possesses and describe what it's like inside.
It's just this easy life cycle of just knowing what it needs and feeling happy with little things. Just balance.
And as you notice these things about this alpaca, notice the feelings that come up in you as you experience yourself in its presence. And what's that like?
I feel like I'm smelling like mountain air. I have all these little, I don't know, sensations in my belly, in my nose.
Yeah.
It feels clear.
Yeah.
Like grounded.
Yeah. And from this clear, grounded state of experience, you could dialogue with your brother more, the spirit of your brother. You could get to know the alpaca more, or you could send out a call throughout your inner world to any part of you that wants or needs your attention next. And just let yourself become aware of what you'd like to have happen next, and let us know what you notice.
So as I'm lying here, like I can't even really feel my back, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, oh, this feeling could continue. Like I want to know that it could just dissolve, like the stiffness could just evaporate.
In your back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just let your attention gently go there to your back. And just notice any sensations that are there, even if it's like a sensation of nothingness. Just notice what's there in your back in this moment now, and what do you notice?
So when I move, it's a little stiff, but in general, it's neutral, which is like just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. And how do you feel about that?
Grateful.
Let your back know that you feel grateful for its current state of experience, and notice how it responds.
It's like sort of feeling a little warmer.
Yeah. And just notice how in response to your expression of gratefulness, it's feeling a little warmer. And just breathe into your soft belly to support your receptivity, and let yourself become aware of what wants your attention next. Whether it makes sense or not, whether it's vivid or subtle, whatever you notice.
I sort of feel like my third eye is blocked.
And how do you feel about that?
Like it feels like it's trying to blow out like a whale out of a blowhole. I don't know.
Beautiful. And how would you describe that feeling of the whale trying to blow out the hole?
Like, yeah, it's trying to exhale, but it's not. It's like a cork.
Beautiful. Trying to exhale, but it can't because there's like a cork there. Good. So knowing that your brother is with you, the alpaca is nearby, your back is feeling warm at this moment, go ahead, if you'd like, and just follow that corked feeling in your third eye as if you were following a thread or maybe even a cord to what it's connected to. And allow an image to come to mind that represents or symbolizes what that corked feeling is connected to. Whether it makes sense or not, just let us know what you notice coming to mind for you.
It almost feels like it's connected to the throat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like there's just this very thin ribbon, but it's sort of not going.
Yeah, good. And which sensation is stronger, the third eye or the throat?
I feel like if I, breathe enough, the string could pop.
Mm-hmm. And at this moment, we're not looking to get rid of anything.
Okay.
We're looking to find out what wants your attention, what wants to be known to you, by you, and for you. So that if there is something to release, you can do that. If there is an awareness or epiphany that wants to be conveyed to you, that can happen. Or if there's a part of you that's struggling or suffering somewhere, you can tend to it. So would you be willing just to follow that feeling, either in your throat or in your third eye, to what it's connected to? Just breathing into your soft belly to support your receptivity. Letting yourself become aware. Mm-hmm. Most of us gathered here around you have had experiences when we were little where we were just wide open and we just saw things without editing or understanding. We weren't supposed to be seeing them because other people might be uncomfortable, and most of us got scolded at least once or twice because we saw something that other people didn't want us to see or know or understand or perceive. And so many of us chose, in order to stay safe and connected to love, that we'd put a cork in it. And so just breathe into your soft belly and allow yourself to become aware of what's important for you to be aware of regarding this cork, whether it makes sense or not, just whatever comes into your awareness.
It feels calmer. I'm not as tight.
Mm-hmm. And as you notice the sound of that water bottle tipping over, know that any sounds you hear inside this room or outside the room, you can choose to absorb your attention in, or absorb your attention in your inner world, or move your attention back and forth. It's always your choice. As you have an opportunity to release and let go of anything in your mind-body system that may be cluttering it up, that was at one time helpful or useful or even protective, but now it's in the way. It could be a limiting belief that you developed through the course of your experience in life. It could be a perception, a self-perception, perception of others, perception of life. It could be a rule that you made for yourself to always be or never be a certain way, or always do or never do a certain thing. Or it could even be someone else's energy or something else's energy that is not of your own source origin. And so just breathe into your soft belly, go to your right brain and ask your own inner wisdom, is this some clutter to clear somehow? And just notice the response. And let us know what you notice.
My stomach is gurgling weirdly.
Mm-hmm, good. That means not giving you an answer yet till you go to your stomach.
I'm like, what's up?
That's perfect. Perfect. See how it's guiding us?
Oh my God.
That's brilliant. Yeah, it'll either be yes or no, or
Well, I felt like it was like, oh, and then it was like, I'm like, is everyone hearing that?
go here next. Beautiful. So just follow that gurgling in your stomach to what wants to be known to you, by you, and for you. Just allow an image to come to mind that represents what that gurgling's connected to, whether it makes sense or not. And let us know what you notice. Ooh, mine just gurgled too.
I don't know if I noticed anything. The gargle went away.
Good.
I mean, it's still sort of doing some weird stuff, but
And sometimes our mind-body system will help us do a special thing. There's a fancy word for it called fractionation. But basically what that means is like you pop your head up above the water, you get a break, you get a breath of fresh air, and then you just are able to go back down deeper, easier, quicker, faster, always knowing you can always get back up. You can always take a break, get refreshed. When you're ready, just dive back in. And they found that actually can help you connect more deeply, more fully, more clearly when those little breaks happen. Not sure how it all works, just that I've seen it work.
I feel like my right side of my brain is like working super hard right now.
Yeah, good. So just notice that.
Like it's almost pushing my eyeball down. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Neural pathways are being rearranged. You gave your instructions when we first began. When you connected to your desires, you named them and claimed them. And since then, your mind-body system has been working in earnest to support you in manifesting that into your reality, creating your desires in your experience. Sometimes those changes will be energetic, sometimes spiritual, sometimes physical, often a combination. So just immerse your attention in whatever you're noticing going on in your right brain, whether it makes sense or not. We don't need to understand it. We don't need to make sense of it. Just allow it to unfold. And know that your inner wisdom knows what needs to happen, in what order, and in what way for you to create what you desire. In fact, as you do, just gently rest your attention on your right brain as it's working, doing whatever it's doing. I'm going to talk to your subconscious for a few minutes, if that's okay.
Okay.
And you can feel free to interrupt me anytime you want to or need to, because your most complete inner wisdom, which includes your subconscious, unconscious, superconscious, higher self, soul, and friends and supporters of your soul, can heal you and set you free with your permission upon your request. Your most complete inner wisdom knows the order of importance of what needs to be addressed, in what order and in what way, according to what's most beneficial for you at this time. Our work is to connect you to your desire, help you name it and claim it, and then guide you inwards to collaborate with the helpful resources within you that can bring your desires into being, manifesting what you desire into your lived experience, always in the most beneficial ways for you that are a strengthening and a blessing. We intend to support you in being receptive to the unfolding of inner experiences that are most beneficial to you in creating your desired outcomes. always in safe, gentle, powerful ways, ways ideally suited to your current conditions. You can allow your experience to unfold in whatever ways are most beneficial for you. You can allow your inner wisdom to draw you forth in the most beneficial journey for you today. Nothing for you to do, to try, or to figure out. No need to remember to heal, grow, strengthen, and get free. You can simply be receptive to what wants to be known to you, by you, and for you. Your human identity and personality, through which your sacred soul and divine consciousness can witness your unique life, can use your pain, frustrations, and challenges as a springboard for greater comfort, greater freedom, and greater ease in embodying and expressing the inner light of your essential nature and sacred soul through your body. As part of nature, your body has been designed to survive and can be praised for getting you this far. Any survival responses that have become trauma-related reactions can be completed now. Because some of the kindest, strongest, and wisest people carry marks of intense experience, we honor the experiences that you've lived, and we honor the experiencer in you. We honor the experiencer in you. We honor the experiencer in you. And we honor the experiences that this part of you has endured while celebrating their accomplishments, this part's accomplishments and wisdom gained that can be shared in community. Your most complete inner wisdom knows what's most beneficial for you to experience, to complete what's incomplete, release what no longer serves, and reconnect to what's yours, and be free. Free to create satisfying outcomes in your life. You can allow healing, completion, and honor to flow forth in your mind-body system, always in the most beneficial ways for you, according to your higher self, in service to your most complete inner wisdom. All painful memories and energies can now be discharged and alchemically transmuted into life-affirming adventures lived. Adventures that activated the expression of your gifts, your talents, and your abilities within your soul and your body, working together to survive, to connect, to love, and be loved. And what are you noticing now, Tanja?
I've been seeing all these different colors in my eye, which is kind of interesting because I keep thinking, wait, is this because of something that, I'm blinking or something? But it's not. It's like this purple, and then it was this yellow, and there was green. And then somehow there's this little bit of a pinhole, and it feels like it's kind of coming at me in waves, like smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger. Mm-hmm. And it feels like an opening. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I keep like trying to close my eyes again. I'm like, wait, is this because I'm opening my eyes? But it's not. It's definitely not.
Yeah. And so just let your experience continue to unfold and let us know what you notice next.
Kind of just stop now. I mean, now it's like sort of a gradation, but that's just, I think, normal environmental pulsing stuff with you. Yeah, just I feel more open here, you know, like a good cry open since I've been crying. I feel content.
You feel content. Yeah. And from this experience of feeling content, just send out a call, if you would, throughout your inner world and invite any part of you that wants or needs your attention next to come into your awareness and let us know what you notice about the response. However you feel, see, sense, or imagine the response. Just let us know what you notice.
I don't really notice anything. I feel like there's this, I don't know, I feel like my arms are almost like moving like wings, like kind of like a bird. I mean, it's not, it's just sort of, I guess I'm seeing a bird.
Yeah, so notice that feeling in your arms, moving like wings as if a bird. And just allow yourself, the version of you here in this room with us, to observe that bird and describe a few physical attributes about it, if you would.
It's like a big bird. I'm not really good at birds. It feels like an owl or a buzzard or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and that may not matter. Just any physical details, like, you know, does it have color or texture that you're noticing?
I'm only seeing the wings. I'm sort of not seeing the bird.
Just the wings. Great. Good.
Just sort of, I guess, because if I'm the bird, I'm only seeing the wings on the corner of my eye.
Aha. So the version of you that's here in this room with us, just observe that part of you that is the bird. And just notice any physical details about her and describe her to us, if you would.
She's big.
Mm-hmm.
And she's powerful. Like just a couple of strokes and then she can glide. She's looking at everything from very far away. So there's no minutia, it's just big picture. But it's easy.
Easy. And notice some of the qualities she possesses. What is she like inside?
I just feel powerful. I don't really sense anything else. It's just it's sort of a aloof quality.
Yeah. And treating her as if she's a separate part of you. Just take a moment to greet her and notice how she responds to your greeting.
She knows. She's watching.
Yeah. And I don't know, it may be that you would like to merge with her and experience what it's like to be inside her. Okay, so just ask her for her permission and notice how she responds.
I mean, since I earlier was already up there,
Yep.
she's kind of confused. She's like, "What? You're already doing it." I don't know what you're asking.
Good. And yet, I don't know about the rest of you, but did you feel when they really synced up together? It was like, It's a little bit of a trick, Tanya, so that if you treat this part of you as a separate part of you, as an ally, a potent part of your inner archetypal energies, then you can merge with her consciously anytime you want to or need to. Feel what it feels like to be her, inside her, moving like her, perceiving like she does. Feeling the energy flowing in her body as it does. And the power.
It's interesting. She feels like nothing small matters. It's just big picture.
Yeah. Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what else?
She feels closer to the other realm. Because she's like an in-between.
Yeah.
She can kind of go both ways.
And if you could ask or say anything to her right now, what would you want to ask or say?
To take me in between or up more often.
So express that to her directly and notice how she responds.
There's this wave of, like, I don't know, heat or just a wave that goes like this over my chest, over my heart.
Yeah.
Like a lift.
And I wonder if you would ask her what she wants and just allow her to respond in a way you can understand.
To listen to my body more.
To listen to
To
your body.
be like this.
With your attention inward in your body.
Yeah, sort of that the lightness comes from going inward.
And ask her what else. What else does she want?
I think it's just breathing. Like I keep seeing her take off, like from the edge, like letting go that first leap.
Take off, let go, that first leap. What else does she want?
Trust.
Trust. And what else?
Slow down.
Slow down. Good. And what else?
Just watch.
Just watch. Do you know what she means by that?
I think it's about the next step. Just pause and watch.
Ask her if you understood that correctly.
I think she's saying you'll know when it's right.
You'll know when it's right. And will you next ask her what she needs?
The next path will open.
The next path will open.
I'm impatient.
And what else?
That I'm allowed not to do for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's flying in a figure 8, like a big infinity.
Yeah. And as you notice her flying in this figure 8 in infinity, just ask her what kind of relationship she'd like to have with you going forward. If she could have any kind of relationship with you that she desired, just let her respond in a way you can understand.
For me, just let go.
Let
Just
go.
to not control.
Good. Let go, not control. And what else?
She's just in the currents of the air. Just gliding it up and down.
And I wonder if you would ask her what gift she has brought for you today.
I just hear air.
Air. And ask her if you would to advise you how best to use her gift of air. Let us know how she responds.
I think she's just saying I should do this daily. Just making sure I breathe and have a moment to not do and just observe. To be in my body that way and not pressure to do something specific.
Good. And if there were a special place in your body or on or around your body to carry this gift of air with you going forward, where would that be? If you just breathe, allow yourself to become aware of the ideal special place to carry this gift with you going forward. What do you notice?
It sort of feels like air moving around my hair and my throat, I guess.
Yeah. Good. And now allow anything else that's important or beneficial to pass between the two of you to do so now, and let us know when that feels complete.
I don't know, just see this big yellow eye. It's just looking really intently at me.
Good. And just let your attention rest on that eye, noticing details about it. And allow yourself to be receptive to what wants to be known to you, by you, and for you. Whether it makes sense or not. Just let your attention rest on that eye and notice what happens next. And let us know what you notice.
I feel like I'm going into the eye, and then the eye sort of turns into a canyon of nature. It's just because it was yellow and then it was browns, and it just feels like this fluid exchange of being inside her and being her.
Beautiful.
Like going in and then flying like as her.
And is it your sense that this is the eye of the bird?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Going into the eye as through a canyon. And then what happens?
It just feels open and flying, not tethered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as you experience feeling open and flying untethered, let yourself become aware of anything else that's beneficial or important to be aware of today. And let us know what you notice.
I'm distracted by my tears pooling in my ear. It's a really interesting feeling.
Good. We actually love distractions because when we're doing this, whatever calls to our attention is something that wants our attention. And so I invite you just to follow that teary feeling in your ear. Follow that feeling, that sensation in your ear to what it's connected to. Breathe into your soft belly. Let yourself become aware of what it's connected to. Whether it makes sense or not, let us know what you notice.
I don't really notice anything else. I'm just sort of floating again. My body feels very open and calm.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's really wanting my attention as far as I can tell.
Yeah. And so if you would return your attention to your brother and notice his expression, having witnessed what you've connected to, experienced, and accomplished today. And what do you notice about his expression?
I feel like he's sort of teasing me, like he's like,
Mm-hmm.
he's just like, see?
Mm-hmm.
And he's laughing.
Mm-hmm. What do you make of that?
I think he's just kind of like, what took you so long?
You did it. Yeah. Yeah. And what do you notice about the alpaca right now?
Still grazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not phased.
Yeah. Yeah. And are you feeling complete today?
I am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So by way of completion, I invite you to just take a moment and acknowledge the alpaca and your brother in whatever way feels most natural and authentic to you. And as you do, notice how they receive your acknowledgement and respond to it. And notice how that feels in your body.
I think the alpaca's shaking its tail and leaving. It's like, all right, I'm done here. Yeah, they're sort of just receding.
Beautiful. So as you begin to prepare to return your attention, focused a little more in the outer world of so-called ordinary reality, know that you carry your rich inner world of non-ordinary reality with you wherever you go, and you can access it anytime you want to or need to. And certainly you can remember everything that's important for you to remember about your experience in your inner world today. And you can return to your life, to your projects, to your relationships. And you can enjoy noticing what's different now, what's easier now, and what is better now because of all that you've connected to, experienced. Yeah. And all that you have accomplished today. So without rush or hurry, when you're ready, let your eyes gently float open. And then just lie there for a moment and notice how you're feeling in your body.
Oh. Wow.
What do you notice?
Oh, that's really bright. I feel like I can only notice my head. That's so strange. I mean, I feel my hand, but I'm just like slowly starting to come back online, I guess.
Yeah, and without rush or hurry, when you're ready to sit up, do that.
Oh God. All right. Oh.
Yeah.
Crackle.
And after we kind of give a formal closing to what we've been doing here, could we have your permission, Tanja, to do a little debrief so guides can ask questions?
Yeah.
And share what came up for them?
Absolutely.
Okay,
so tissue between.
What's that?
I might need a tissue.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
I'm like, dissolved mess.
Mhm.
My legs don't work.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so as she's bringing the tissue back, just kind of notice what it's like in your body, everybody, right now as we kind of based in the experience. And then let's energetically, any of Tanja's energy that we may have taken on when we connected with her and in support of her, just intend to return all of Tanja's energy back to her higher self, that she receive it back in whatever ways most beneficial for her, that her higher self address it in whatever ways most beneficial for her, and just breathe and see, feel, sense, or imagine all of Tanja's energy returning back to her higher self. And next, any of your energy that may remain with Tanja, just intend to call it back to your higher self now. Just calling it back to your higher self to be addressed in whatever way is most beneficial for you, redistributed to you according to your higher self. Just breathe and feel, see, sense, or imagine that's happening now. Yeah. And any non-beneficial cords of energy that may have been established between you and Tanja, between you and anyone in our circle, just intend now to gently dissolve any non-beneficial cords as we prepare to leave our circle today. And just intend to close, seal, and heal any openings. And then finally, because Spirit is saying so, just imagine reaching up with that central column of your own energy and inviting your own bird-like aspect of your repertoire of energy that sees the bigger picture, is not ruffled by the minutia. Whew, just call that into your experience, inspired by what was modeled for us today. That now each of our connections to our bird spirit energy now is strengthened, solidified. We are more empowered by that aspects of our own nature. Thanks to the service and the modeling of Tanja. Feel what that feels like in your body. And circle's complete. Yeah, so I'd like to, as guides, open it up to you for any questions or any comments. about that experience, anything that came up for you throughout that experience. And if you want to stay in the center, that's totally welcome.
but I
if you want to move out, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
I just want to acknowledge you, Tanja, for your willingness and receptivity to doing this.
Thank you for that.
Well, it just takes, to me, it's courageous, and you were ready.
Yeah, no.
You were very ready from the moment you.
Definitely. Yeah, I cried right away. I was like, I'm here.
Yes, we're like, yes.
Oh, I did it all day. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I was wearing makeup. I was stupid.
Waterproof here.
No. Yeah, that does not happen.
But the sense of what stuck with me throughout your journey is the bird flying, and there's a Rumi poem. The first part of it is, at last you've broken the cage apart and flown off into the unseen. And that's the feeling that I sensed in you, but also in myself. That part of the beauty of this work is the shared journey that, even though we're guides, we're still part of your journey. I was part of your journey.
Yeah.
All of it. I was witnessing and being a part of all of it and feeling it, and feeling in my own body just the sensations that I was experiencing that resonated with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you, Tanja, for your openness and vulnerability, and for trusting us to hold the circle for you. Thank you. I felt during the session being empathetic to what you were sensing. So, like, for example, when you were sensing your throat, I felt it like moments before. I'm like, oh, I need some water. And then you mentioned your throat. I'm like, oh, look at that. So there were like moments like that were just really cool, and of being able to sense that. And then as an observer, for Gina, just seeing how you flowed with where she was and where she was going, and all of that. And the ending was a bit surprising for me. I have a similar experience, and so it really touched me.
Yeah, I thought I was done crying at the end there too. And I'm like, oh wait, I'm sorry.
I thought it was good. I'm like, oh no.
And I'm like, oh, here we go. That one was not. Someone in the back, like, I'm sorry, what?
But we did mention it in the beginning too. So that was.
It wasn't really in my body, and I felt like that session was about me, but I knew that I needed to still, in order to work on me, I felt like I needed to step back from AJ's dailies. So, yeah, and that just felt like, all right, you take over.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Thanks for everyone's words. It was really moving.
It was a real honor to see that, and it's to me it's also super powerful in a group. The power of the group is always a very interesting. It's dynamic, and the minute you mentioned Michael and your brother, I felt them arrive. It was like, whoa.
I know people going like, wait, I didn't say who's who. Like, let me think of names.
And the bird is interesting because I've had probably in the last 3 weeks the hawk energy very close by.
Right.
So.
And you were just observing the feathers in the other room too.
I know it. Like, I didn't see them.
Oh, okay.
You haven't. Yeah.
You've held
I've
the
held
frozen
before when they were
bird
not
before.
freshly fallen. Like, yeah, no, I've definitely been seeing the bird too. So it wasn't necessarily a surprise, but it was interesting to feel like I'm in two places. So in there and down there.
As we were driving here this morning, yesterday I had just told someone about the animals seeing around where we live now, but I haven't really seen any hawks. And this morning one flew right across our windshield.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, great, thank you. And then that bird medicine was in the room.
Right.
Any?
I noticed a few different things. One is it's such an honor to hear you or you facilitate these, having done sessions with clients and then seeing how you do this, and each time there's a level of sensitivity, that an attunement to the client that's so connected and so anything but scripted. And today watching, there was a way that you went right to, it was like a little bit different than it normally is because you were attuned to what she was doing, right? So you were saying, like, referencing connecting to her already as an ally. I'm not saying exactly right, but it was in a different order. And I was like, oh, wait, that was genius. The way you went from her talking, and you didn't say, oh, now we're going to go inward. Are you ready? You just went right into it. And I thought, God, that's so smart. I wish it ever even occurred to me that permission granted to take them right to where they are. Even if it means you're not saying, are you ready to go inward? Take a breath. Like, and then you just immediately, she was telling a story and you said, where do you feel that? So you just took everything that's SMGI and you did what you're allowed to do, which is like, we're going to take them on a journey that is their journey based on what they need. And I was like, oh, that's so good. That's so good. Why do I never think of them this way? Like, and then it kept coming back of like, oh, now she's gone through the cluttering that didn't really fully land, but wow, did it land? That cork, mother, wow. But then it was like, no, push back, gurgle, saying, I vote no, right? And you just, okay. And then where normally it might be, okay, there's clutter or there's this, but not in the same section. Oh no, now we're gonna go over to this. Oh wait, we're not gonna do it once, we're gonna do it 4 times because she's still hanging. She's still there. It's not, we did things and now it's over. She was ready for more. And then when you're like paused and you're like, okay, she's getting a little brainy, get out the sheet that we love, right? That takes them deeper.
The command script.
And then boom, she just wound right back down. So the totality of the up and the down and like referencing she's bilocating, because we get to do that in the inner world. There were so many things that as a guide, we don't get to witness this very often. And I am so grateful. And then from a client perspective, I had this beautiful experience of her referencing things that I have personal experience with, of being by her side when they were happening. And so to be here for this next piece felt like such an honor. And I had the same experience of Michael and Thomas, boom, coming right in. And I was like, hi guys, this is gonna be fun. Let's do it, it's time. So it was so rich for me. And it felt like for Tanja, the second she laid down, it was like she'd done this 1,000 times and she's never done it before. But of course she has, but never done a session.
Wow.
So when I forget what point, when we were talking about the cork and the third eye, and I was so noticing your energy behind me. Like I was like, there was like all this, like
I tried to keep it to myself, but
I was like, no, it's good. But I was like, oh, there's like this, like it was like a head massage through energy. I was like,
don't touch her, don't touch her, pull back.
No, but I totally felt it. I meant to say that. I felt that. I was like, oh yeah, there's that. So.
Did you notice how I kept trying to give her opportunities to clear clutter or connect to a part? I kept offering that, but it's like, nope. So then I realized, okay, this is just going to be about getting, resource. Which a part is a resource, but this is like the overarching power, and it makes sense since this is your very first session. It would be about connecting to a resource that gets you ready to clear anything and rescue any part later.
Right. Yeah, no, it was like, I don't see anything.
No, that was perfect. It's like, great. We just want to know. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great for the guides here because we're just offering opportunities.
Right.
And if that doesn't happen, we just roll with it.
Right.
Because there's a greater wisdom operating here. So,
Right.
And it didn't mean that I wasn't, my thinker wasn't active. Like, well, what about, it's like, this is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And that speaks to, in the sessions 1 through 6, that there's a wisdom to the body that says this is how much I can hold, just like when you go to the chiropractor, they can only do 2 adjustments.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
First session really is, sometimes they don't even get resource, they just know what it feels in the body to have a physiological response of a good place.
Mm-hmm.
But she got all these resources, all these things, but it still stay rooted in resource.
Yeah.
What I noticed, Gina's masterful way of, and this is the beauty of doing this in a group setting versus one-to-one. It's so, like you were saying, it's very dynamic, and it very much is. And I don't know if you noticed, but she threw in a few of the questions from the questionnaire at the very beginning, so that but it was smooth. I mean, it worked. It wasn't contrived or forced. It just naturally came through. And that's part of, what Gina's always invites us to.
Harping on you.
Well, just to invites us to really go with our intuition, meet the journeyer where they're at, because that's really ultimately what it's all about. And we have the prompts that we can shuffle them wherever they need it. But it's much more impactful when you're connected to the journeyer, and you're also connected to your own inner wisdom to support. Ultimately, it's because as a guide, I'm here to support the journeyer, no matter what. It's not about me, and sometimes me gets in the way, but for the most part, just connect to what's going on with the journeyer.
Yeah, because ascertaining your desire is, that's where all the power is to motor the journey along and to create what you want to create. And then that last little thimble full, I felt it in my body. It's like, okay, there now, when you asked to be able to be receptive to the spirit world, essentially. And then that's kind of like what your journey was all about. And so just keep asking, and what else, and then she finally said, that's it, there's nothing else. Like, okay. And you'll all have your own way, but I can kind of like feel it right here in my body. It's like, okay, now we're there. Now there it is. All the other things are valuable, but it's like there's something they're all resting on.
Okay. That was part of it for me that I was like learning from you, was when you were going to stop it, because you had gone through so many different stages of the SMGI hypnosis that I was like, where is she going to conclude it today? And so in the end, I was like waiting for it, but it was really beautiful to watch and to be in a group setting, because it's such a one-on-one that we've learned thus far. And in the group setting, I felt like we were all able to like hold her the entire time. And like the energy of like holding her felt so nourishing and like opening for her to go to so many places in a first session that she needed to, and that really helped like break things open. And I thought in the end that she did break the cork, because when she said the thread and the rainbow colors, it felt to me like you had poked a hole through it, and the tiny colors were coming through.
It felt different. Yeah, like there was like sort of like this little pulsing, and I wasn't sure if it was 100% done, but it definitely was air.
And
yeah, it was beautiful.
And you will continue to experience the results of your journey.
Right.
Yeah, you'll continue to process and integrate the changes you created today, and you will notice things are different in your life. You just will.
Okay.
And they may seem unrelated to anything you asked for today.
Right.
And as guides, we're like, oh, wait, do we need to go back and solve that problem of the cork? But it's like, I kept like offering that with just notice what wants your attention next. And it's like, nope. And so either it got resolved to the degree of resolution today, and there's more to come.
Right.
Whether you have another session or not with anyone, it's like now you've had this experience, so you can do it in your sleep. You can do it in that hypnagogic state between, before going to sleep or before getting up in the morning. What Stephanie has reminded me of is that the sacred opportunity to hold space for you is giving us practice, ultimately doing that for ourselves. So, because you are the other, it's easier for us to do it. And we can, and it's yummy. And so, but that gives us practice to ultimately do that for ourselves, which is huge. And that makes everything available to us. So that's another part of the gift that you gave to us.
Oh, and I also like that when I was in the cloud and it was dark and you're like, I'm going to give you a hint, you're not getting it. I was like, okay, thank you. Because I was like, I don't know.
What was that?
You had, you told me that it was, I was in the cloud and I was seeing shapes and then I was concentrating and then
Work harder.
Work harder.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm feeling.
That's actually good because it's when I still have that in my body. And when I notice that feeling that I get when I'm working hard, it's like, oh, let me just stop that, breathe, and be receptive. So it's a valuable part of your inner guidance system.
But I was like, oh, thank God. It was like,
good.
I noticed that a few times that you spoke to a couple like teaching moments.
Yeah.
We call that fractionalization sometimes, or some other things. I was like, that's good. That's really good. That's your like, let me give you a little cheat sheet here. It's going to feel like shit in your body.
And that's just like, because it is very intimate, I am very attuned to her, and it's like pillow talk, voice. And then that's the part of the fractionation is just like the education. Oh yeah, this is normal, that's to be expected. It generally works this way, maybe not for you, which is an embedded suggestion, right? Generally works this way, but maybe not for you, right? And so that education, like in the hypnosis world, they call that expectation setting, but it's really helping them know that this is to be expected. It's okay. It's not wrong. I'm not getting it wrong. I'm not failing. You guys aren't judging me. You're not getting frustrated with me. All the things that we've experienced so many times. And when the discomfort comes too, it's like, yes, that's something to follow, to lead us to some treasure.
Right.
And we think we're going that way, but then it goes, nope, it's over here. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Definitely.
Anything else that you found surprising, unexpected?
It was just a joy to watch you. It's like you duck in. It's like you're on like some sort of back road. Because you follow everything and I could just see you kind of like almost doing this with her because you responded to everything she was doing. So it was a little bit like you. It's like you throw up the cards and then see what cards come out and then start playing a hand almost. But it was fun to watch. It's been a while since I watched you lead a session. So
Cool. Well, and there's a part of me that's a little self-conscious sometimes because I'm saying the same lines over and over and over that are, the prompts that are on your prompt sheet. It's the same things over and over. And then there's a part of me that's like, it's already, she said that 3 times already. But it's like, it's the thing. And it also, it's like, no pressure on me to perform, to say the right thing or like know where this is supposed to go. Right. It's like, no. Find some clutter in there. Or it's just like, so, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you.
I also loved the group piece, like the going, wow, when she's referencing the bird, the flight, and then thinking through how many of us here are so connected to flight and so connected to birds, right? And I was thinking like, just deep connection. Like, okay,
Are you putting this in my head or?
right? So just going, wow, okay, and then Gail saying, wow, I have a similar experience. That is so deeply profound. As you're sitting here, I'm like, I need to not be so oppressive with my child too. Like, there's so many things,
That was what I noticed, is that different parts of what you said we all had
Exactly.
in our life,
Yes.
where as if it was orchestrated to make sure that somebody covered
Yes.
each piece that you were going through.
Yeah.
We all had a similar experience
Right.
that we tapped into that was personal
Yeah.
for us.
Yes.
Right.
And that was gorgeous to watch and to just know from knowing the group and not
Yes.
really knowing the group,
Right.
Yeah.
I only know a few details about most of you. And so it was really fascinating to
Yeah.
see how your soul connected to each one of us
Yeah.
in a very profound way.
Yeah.
And so that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's the amazing aspect of this work of SMGI is how multifaceted it is. And whether it's with oneself using the 4 essential steps or vis-a-vis with a client or in this group setting, which is, to me, I love it. And when we've done the retreats
Yes.
and had this experience, we would do this, 3 times usually, right? During the course of 3 or 4 days. And I always look forward to it because every particular experience was different. And the responses and how people connected to the experience and, holding the space to have it. And I mean, Gina's ability to really step into this experience, I mean, to me, I see her stepping into her central core self in a way, in a group setting that's different than, the online course or et cetera, daily life. It's beautiful to behold and how demystifying this work is, because it's so accessible, and that's the beauty of having this kind of experience as well.
So I'll speak to that, especially for the sake of the guides, but also for you and your bird as you leave here today, doing your life and discovering how it's different in certain ways. The trance begins before I arrive, and that's just, it's not extra hard listening, but it's like very intentional listening. And that takes a certain amount of energy. So like the 5-day retreats, by the end, I've been listening the whole time. So like even with, it's like, I'm listening, oh, you're the scribe, right? It's just right there. So anything that comes, so it's like almost a cone. I'm just listening to you, but I'm listening anything want to come through here. And so it makes it so much easier than having to like have a plan. What are you thinking? What do you need? There's none of that like inner busy work. It's just I'm listening, and I know I can say it or not. But I've just found that if I go ahead and say it, it usually works out pretty well. And this, so as guides, when I am encouraging you to use the 4 essential steps when you're guiding, it's just to support your listening, so that whatever wants to come through can. It may never be anything that you ever heard from me, right? Because you're this unique soul with your own connection, and then when you come together. But the power is exponentially amplified when we all come together. And you were in a room with the badassery of all badasseries.
That's how I start things.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
I
That's
just
a
go
good start.
So anything else unusual, unexpected, surprising, or especially inspiring to any of you? About your
The
experience?
fact that she had almost like a higher self that you merged with the
Mhm.
bird,
Mhm.
that was surprising to me on the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was pretty profound.
And the higher self smirkness of
Yeah.
we already did.
Yeah, I know. And I was intentionally like, I knew they were merged.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's just slow this down a little bit. And I was thinking ahead about when you want to call on that aspect of your nature. It's like, I'm me and I have that available to me. So I wanted to give you that just a little experience of separation so that it's not just like an unconscious, oh, it's here and I don't know when it'll be here again. And then that was classic, like, snark. It's like, hello.
I know.
It's like, yes, that's a true guide. They're like,
That's where I was also like, oh,
no, that was perfect. That was validation because it's like, it's not, I'm not doing it.
The thing that's also fabulous is the it came in as a bird, because where you are, to be able to think of like yourself as a bird puts you in a certain perspective on life, basically. And the way the bird moves, or the way the bird waits for the prey, waits for the opportunity, and doesn't go and sits still, right? To me, given where you are and what you just shared at the beginning, for it to come in, for her to come in as a bird, and a very powerful bird, is an amazing, and I think it's easier for you in your day-to-day to almost connect with that version of yourself, that in that form, because you can almost figure out how to model within it.
Very cool.
This isn't guide related, but it reminded me of when I met Tanja and we were 19. And she would jump down waterfalls. She would jump off of things. She would go scuba diving. She would do all these things where I was like, I would never do any of those things. And she just wouldn't think twice. Like that gumption, that power, that quick jump off the cliff and the bird takes flight. That's so her. Like from the early years, So it felt to me like it was a returning of what's already there.
Yes. A potent part of your essential nature.
So I was kind of expecting there to be maybe some guidance from my deceased brother and husband, and they did show up, but I was worried if am I going to see them right? Am I going to know what to say? And it was really peaceful and loving, and I feel a lot of gratitude. So I would definitely do this again. This was really helpful.